The Lou Ruvo Center here in Las Vegas just announced it is teaming up with some heavy hitters in the boxing industry to help study the brain.
Senators John McCain and also Harry Reid joining clinic officials in Washington, D.C. today for this big announcement. News 3's Trevor Thompson joins us live in studio now to talk about what the announcement means, not just for the boxing industry, but for all of us locals as well, since this brain health study is being conducted right here in town.
Right, the announcement came in Washington, D.C., but the study is being conducted here at the Ruvo Center in downtown Las Vegas. The study, obviously everyone knows that getting hit in the head is bad. The problem is we don't know a lot of the other connections that go with that. That's what the study is all about. It's been going on for about 2.5 years. Today, though, it got a $600,000 donation from fighting organizations to allow it to continue.
Are there predictors? Are there risk factors? Are there vulnerabilities so that we would know which athletes to monitor and which ones are at the greatest risk?
That's the big question the Lou Ruvo Center's Fighters study seeks to answer. Can you predict and thereby prevent brain disease in athletes like boxers, football players, and others prone to head trauma?
We can give them information that would say, yes, I'm safe, or no, I'm not. That's the kind of information that we have to give to the athletes.
In 2.5 years, the study has so far yielded some promising results, but it needed more time and more money, and it got both. It also got the support of 2 former boxers who now duke it out in the political ring, Senators Harry Reid and John McCain.
And I've suffered a few of the blows rendered by him over the years.
And we've gone a few rounds ourselves from time to time. And I must say that he usually wins.
Both recalled fighters they've admired their whole lives, whom a study like this could have helped. For Senator McCain, that fighter is Muhammad Ali.
And I think all of us would agree that his present condition is at least partially or to some degree attributable to the sustained blows to the head.
For Senator Reid, that man was Sugar Ray Robinson.
We all know that he wound up really sick. This handsome man who was one of the greatest fighters of all time didn't know where he was when he died.
While it's known as the Professional Fighter Study, the hope is that the findings will benefit all athletes from a very young age, and the results will be applicable to people in all sports, not just fighting and football. So a sport like soccer, for instance, it sort of goes under the radar.
Right.
You think of football as being the head trauma sport,
but I mean,
fighting, but soccer
that ball
too.
will travel 40 yards in the air, and then they go in and hit it with their heads. But Harry Reid can relate. He grew up a boxer. I mean, he's been in the ring, so he knows what
and John
it's
McCain
like.
were boxers when they were
That's
younger.
right, John McCain too. Well, and you know what's interesting? I just think it's nice for a little context for people that I've also done several stories over there with Dr. Cummings and the like, and it is a real possibility that the cure for Alzheimer's could be discovered right here in Las Vegas.
Terrific.
For a town, when I first moved here, everyone said, get sick, get out of here. What a dramatic turnaround, and it's neat stuff going on in downtown Las Vegas, and we appreciate the latest, Trevor. Thank you.